Welcome to the Walking Dread podcast.
Oh, spooky.
I'm Adrian.
I'm Julia.
And we're so excited to be starting this new show with you,
Yes.
where every single day we bring you a brand new horror story or terrifying tale or ancient curse that will send shivers down your spine.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be good.
And tonight we are going to dive into a story called 9,
Okay.
a cursed board game that promises to bring your nightmares to life.
Ooh, I like that.
Have you ever played a cursed board game?
No.
It's like Jumanji,
Yeah.
but way creepier.
Oh, I love that idea.
So I've got 3 friends, right?
Yeah.
Mia, Sarah, and Ben. And they're hanging out in a dusty old attic.
Classic
horror story setup, right?
Yeah.
And they stumble upon this game 9. And it's just giving off all the wrong vibes.
Like, what kind of vibes are we talking?
Like grotesque faces carved into the board. An
Ah.
inscription that just screams, "Don't mess with me."
Like, literally screams that.
Yeah, you open it up, it's like
Whoa.
a voice.
Okay, I wouldn't play it.
Yeah, but, curiosity gets the best of them.
Of course, because they're teenagers.
Of course.
And they think they know better.
Exactly. And so they roll the dice.
Big mistake.
Oh, huge mistake.
Yeah,
And things get really creepy really fast.
I bet.
Sarah, who has this intense fear of spiders,
Oh, no.
suddenly finds herself surrounded by them.
Oh.
Like the game just reached into her mind,
Whoa.
plucked out her deepest fear, and manifested it right there in the attic.
That's scary.
Oh, it's terrifying.
That's playing on something that's already scary
Yeah.
and then making it real.
Exactly. And, it's like that classic horror trope of tempting fate.
Yeah.
Like, you see the creepy game that says, "Don't play me,"
Right.
but you do it anyway.
You just got to know
You got to know. Yeah.
what's going to happen.
And it just, it preys on that.
Yeah. And that speaks to our morbid curiosity.
Right.
We always want to know
Yeah.
what's on the other side of that door.
And it doesn't stop there. Ben, who's super claustrophobic, starts feeling trapped in the attic.
I would too.
And he looks out the window.
Okay.
But instead of seeing his quiet suburban street,
Right.
he sees this massive cityscape that just stretches on forever.
What?
Yeah, it's like the game has taken his claustrophobia
Right.
and turned it outward,
Whoa.
making this tiny attic feel like this endless expanse.
That is so creepy.
Isn't that creepy?
I don't like that.
It's like playing with your perception of reality.
Yeah, it really messes with your head.
Yeah.
If you can't trust your own senses.
Exactly.
If you can't trust what you're seeing around you.
Exactly. You don't know what's real anymore.
It's terrifying.
And to make matters even worse, the game isolates them.
Oh, no. How?
Well, Mia's worst fear
Okay.
is being forgotten.
Oh, gosh.
And all of a sudden, her friends vanish,
Ah.
just disappear into thin air.
Oh, my gosh.
Now she's completely alone in this nightmare
That's awful.
with no one to help her.
I hate that.
Yeah, it's like the game is stripping away her support system,
Right.
leaving her completely
And
vulnerable.
the people you trust the most are suddenly gone.
Gone.
And you're just completely alone. And I think that's a really primal fear that we all have. You know?
Yeah, like deep down inside, we don't want to be alone.
No.
We crave that connection with others.
Exactly.
And so to have it ripped away like that.
Especially in such a scary situation.
Yeah.
Where you need help.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's extra terrifying.
And of course, she's desperate to escape.
I would be too.
But every time she rolls the dice, the game just pulls her deeper and deeper into this nightmare. She finds herself in this creepy hospital.
Oh, hospitals are scary.
Yeah.
Especially in horror movies.
Oh, they're the worst.
Yeah.
And she's surrounded by these accusing eyes
What?
and whispers that echo her name.
Oh.
It's like a waking nightmare.
It really is tapping into those fears of being judged and misunderstood.
Yeah. And that hospital setting is just so unsettling.
It's supposed to be a place of healing.
Right.
But in horror, it's often a place of sickness and vulnerability and death.
Absolutely. And all those eyes watching her, those whispers, they're like physical manifestations of her deepest fear.
Yeah.
Of being forgotten, of being lost in the crowd.
Oh.
And then comes the final challenge.
Oh.
She finds herself in this empty schoolroom standing at the front of the class.
Okay.
And on the game board, there's a tiny figure of her.
Oh, no.
Leading the class.
So she's become the game?
Exactly. She hasn't escaped the nightmare at all.
Oh.
She's become a part of it.
That's terrifying.
The game has twisted her into the very thing she feared.
Right.
Someone forgotten, replaced.
Yeah.
And ultimately the source of fear for others.
Oh, gosh, that's a bad ending.
Yeah, and it's like this tragic twist, right?
Yeah.
She wins the game.
But at what cost?
But at a terrible cost.
Yeah.
She's now the game's new facilitator.
She's trapped.
Trapped in this cycle of tormenting others.
That's so sad.
And it just makes you wonder, like, is escaping one nightmare only to become the architect of another? Is that truly a victory?
That's a really good question.
It's a question that'll keep me up at night.
Me too.
I don't know if I have a good answer for you.
I don't know either.
But it really speaks to that insidious nature of fear itself. The way it can consume us and twist us and ultimately turn us into something we never wanted to be.
Yeah, fear is powerful.
Fear is incredibly powerful.
We have to be careful.
We do. And on that note, we're going to leave you to ponder those dark thoughts.
Sleep tight.
But don't forget to rate and follow the show for your daily dose of dread.
We'll be back tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow with another chilling tale. Until then, sleep tight if you can.
If you can.
Yeah. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.